Hi guys, Blaze here and welcome to the second anime pickups video for the month of May 2013. And we're going to start off with another one of my fantastic bargains. I actually had this last time but forgot to show you guys. This is The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, second season from Bandai DVD. This is a really amazing bargain. This set still goes for around its retail price, and it probably will only keep getting higher as Bandai obviously are no longer producing DVDs. But I picked this up for £3, which works out as about $5 or $6, about $5. So yeah, it was insane. I don't know. I just bid on it on eBay, and no one else bid on it, and it went all the way through, and I got it for just £3, which is crazy. Yeah, second season. This contains the 14 episodes, if you really want to call it that, since 8 of them are the endless 8. But it contains the 14 episodes that were kind of like put in between the episodes from the original season when they rebroadcast the series, expanded as it were. I'm very curious to watch the endless 8. I know it's a hard thing to do. I may even try and marathon it, just so I can say I've watched it and I know what people have gone through and all the rest of it. But yeah, Melancholy of Haruhi's second season. The complete series box set. Okay, next up we've got a really cool one. This is Patlabor, the original OVA series. I picked this up on DVD back in, I can't remember, October, November time, something like that. And I haven't actually got around to watching it yet. But a couple of months ago, I think it was, Made in Japan, which is another one of the companies that spawned from the Section 23 or ADV. So you had like Made in Japan, Sentai Filmworks, and a bunch of other ones that aren't really worth mentioning. But the two main ones are Sentai Filmworks and Made in Japan. And Made in Japan has started to really pick up steam this year, and one of the major things that they picked up, other than Tokyo Magnitude 8.0, was Patlabor, the OVA, and Patlabor, the TV series, and they plan to release all of them on Blu-ray, and this is the first release of those, which is the original OVA series. So I don't really need the DVD series anymore, so I'll probably sell that on eBay or something. But yeah, really awesome to pick this up. I'm so happy we're getting it on Blu-ray, because obviously in America, being shared the same region as Japan, I've said this before, it's difficult to get some stuff on Blu-ray, but this they were able to get, so that's really awesome. I can't wait to watch it. I may even watch this one today, because it only came yesterday. But yeah, we've got the front, and spine, and the back, and the disc. So yeah, Patlabor OVA series, a nice classic bit of anime. Okay, where should we go next? We'll go here. Okay. Back in February, I picked up Madoka Magica Volume 1. February last year this is, so February 2012. In June 2012, I picked up the second one. And over a year after the first one came out, I finally picked up the third and final limited edition volume of Puella Magi Madoka Magica. It took me so long because I just found it really hard to justify the price after I got round past volume 1. It was a case of like, this is so much money for what I actually get out of it. It's 4 episodes. Now I know this series is highly revered, and I actually marathoned the entire series yesterday because I felt like before I did the pickup video I really needed to see the series, and so I can at least give you some sort of thoughts as why, because I hadn't seen it basically. So for the price I paid, I shelled out a ridiculous sum of money for these 3 volumes, especially since in the UK you can buy the series on Blu-ray for half of one of these sets. I'm not kidding. You can get the entire series on Blu-ray for the price of half of one of these. So, but obviously that series didn't even come out, that release didn't even come out until both of these had already been out. In fact, I'm pretty sure all 3 of them were out in America before that even happened, but still. So I had already bought the first 2 before it even came out in the UK, so at that point I felt like I was already in too deep and I just had to continue. So I finally bought the third volume because I didn't want them to go out of print, because they are technically limited edition, as you can see, but I don't know how limited they are. I think, well, they probably are limited edition, it's just that they're so expensive they just haven't sold out really that quickly. But they are really nice sets. You get a nice-ish stiffen card art thing, you get the Blu-ray and the DVD, and you get a soundtrack. Of each one has a soundtrack, and you get 2 posters, and you get some art cards of the preview next episode, pieces of art they show at the end of every episode. So it was very expensive, and in the end, I did enjoy this series. I'm not like crazy about it, like the price, and like like the price might justify being like, because I know this show was extremely popular when it came out, and I know in fact 2011 was a killer year for anime. You had Steins Gate, Madoka Magica, Anohana, second season of Kaiji, Bunny Drop. There's some real big hitters that came out that year, and yeah, Madoka Magica was the one I hadn't seen yet, and now that I have, I can say that I really did enjoy it. I gave it a 9 out of 10, so I didn't think it was perfect. I think it had its issues, but it reminded me a lot of Steins Gate, quite a lot. There was a lot of bits in it that reminded me of Steins Gate, but it never fully gripped me. I was never caught by the throat and it was like, you must watch to the end. I always kept thinking that I could easily just turn this off at any moment. After any episode, I feel like I could just cut myself away from it, but I continued with it just so I could say that I've watched it. So yeah, I've watched it now, and it's a good series, but does not justify the price. And these box sets, really, for what you get with them, that it's nice and all, but if you're not like a super duper epic fan, it probably doesn't justify the price. But now I've got them, I'm glad I've got them. But yeah, it was probably not wise, so I'm a bit curious of what they're going to do with Sword Art Online, which I'm thinking might get a similar sort of release, given the popularity of that show. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I may go for it, I may not. I may watch Sword Art Online on Crunchyroll before I even consider that. Anyway, moving on. Another premium edition here. We got Natsume, Book of Friends, Seasons 1 and Season 2, so another premium edition from NIS. I took a little break from the NIS Premium Editions, but I don't want to, like, again fall behind, so I'm going to continue catching up. And with this, and what I'm about to show you after this, I'm pretty much caught up now. There's, like, 3 releases out currently that I don't have, and that's it. So, yeah, fully caught up, I think. So, yeah, Natsume, Book of Friends, Seasons 1 and Season 2. This is one of those weird things where NIS decided to put out 26 episodes in one box set, which they've never done before or since. So yeah, I don't know why they did that. They could have easily justified releasing this show for only 13 episodes for Season 1 and again for Season 2, which is what they did for Season 3 and 4. They didn't combine 3 and 4. I don't know if it was the fact that Season 3 and 4 were on Blu-ray and this was on DVD, but at the same time we weren't aware that 3 and 4 were going to be on Blu-ray and this was only going to be on DVD. So I still don't quite understand. Maybe it's because they took so long to get this out and they just wanted to, let's just throw the Season 1 and 2 out there, get it out there, and I don't know, I really don't know. It'd be something to ask them, I suppose. It is interesting, but perhaps not super interesting. Anyway, this series is highly revered. It's supposed to be very, very good. I know it has like an episodic nature, but it's supposed to be a very classy, stylish show, and I'm very much looking forward to watching it, which is why I bought it. So yeah, Natsume, Book and Friends. I don't really know what else to say about it. The art box is like really nice. It's got a similar texture canvas design to House of Five Leaves, which is really nice. So we'll just quickly show you the other side. There. So really beautiful artwork once again by NIS. I'm a bit worried about NIS right now. They haven't announced anything for a while, and they're not attending any conventions like they used to. So I'm a bit worried that maybe they're on, I don't know, maybe they pushed too hard too quick, which would really worry me. But anyway, back in, I can't remember, I think it was only last month, I picked up Volume 1 of Kimi ni Todoke, From Me to You, and for this month, and the last 2 things I picked up are Volume 2 and Volume 3. So let's just do something with the camera, shall we? There you go. So yeah, I picked up Volumes 2 and 3 of Kimi ni Todoke. I'm very much looking forward to watching this. I know I've said this for about every single video, but every single thing I picked up. But like I said before, when I picked up Volume 1, this show is meant to be a lot like The Wallflower, possibly not quite as comedic and has more of the romance elements, but I think it's going to be a nice, sweet, funny show. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to watching it. It might even be something I watch before the end of the week, or at least next week. So yeah, that's all I picked up for the second half of May. So all of Kimi ni Todoke, Natsume, Book and Friends, the 3rd volume of Madoka Magica, Pat the Boar, and Haruhi. So yeah, a pretty awesome haul, I think you'll agree. I have a figure collection update coming by the end of the week, so that would be cool. It'll be the first one I'm doing this year. I got some really cool Figmas they are, so I hope you tune in for that. And yeah, don't forget to comment, and if you haven't subscribed, I haven't done this before ever, but if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I don't know. I probably won't do that again. It just suddenly came into my head. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.